Hello everyone. So I'm out in my shop today. It's pretty nasty outside. We have cold temperatures, drizzling, rain. It's just nasty. It is February the 15th. But I know there are a lot of people that are on the water, some people in the woods. And the only reason I'm not out there with the rest of you nuts is because my truck is in the shop having a little work done on the suspension. So I thought I'd take this time to give you a little tip. You'll see me do this once in a while, and most of the tips that I give you will not be things that I figured out for myself. I've learned them over the years, either by reading or watching television shows or, videos just like you guys or whatever. And whenever I pass along a tip, if I can remember where I learned it, I will tell you where it came from. But today, this one is one of my own. It's something that's just common sense that I figured out. Now, legend has it, I don't know how true it is, but legend has it that most of the men who drown that are up in years, let's say 50 plus, they say most of the ones that drown are found with their zipper open, meaning that they stood on the edge of their boat or a pier or a dock or a bank to relieve themselves, and they fell into the water, whether it's a lake or a river or whatever. Now, I don't know how true that is. I don't know what the numbers are, but I'm sure it does happen. I'm sure it does happen. So here's a little tip for you. Anytime you're out on the lake, take a plastic jar with you that has a wide mouth on it. You could take a peanut butter jar. You could take whatever. You don't take glass. Who wants glass bouncing around in the boat? But anyway, stick it in a compartment and take it so if you have to relieve yourself, you can do that. This is what I use. This is a Talenti gelato jar. So go to the ice cream section, pick out whatever flavor of gelato you want to eat. Plastic jar, got a nice wide mouth. Now I know some of you guys can't hit a urinal that's this big around standing on level ground, but maybe if you get down in the floor of your boat, everybody's got a low place in their boat. Maybe you can pull this up close to your body and at least have a shot. It's a lot better than trying to pee into a Mountain Dew can, a bottle, or a Gatorade bottle. Okay? Get something with a big wide mouth like this, and then you just take it out. When it's time to do your business, you get down out there. I mean, everybody has an anchor mode on their trolling motor now, or you can get out in the middle of the lake and just drift away from everything else. Get out there, empty your bladder, okay? Dump it over the side, take your little lake water, clean it out, screw it back together, put it in the compartment for the next time. Pretty easy, all right? Years ago when I worked a union job, I had a boss from outside of Chicago, and he thought he would have a little fun with me since I'm just a southern country boy. So he calls me into this office, and there's several people standing there, and he asked me if I would settle something for them. And I said, yeah, if I can. He says, okay, you're from the Southeast. Tell us, is it pecan or pecan? And I thought about it for a second, and then I said, well, to be honest with you, we have both. Where I come from in Georgia, the pecan is the nut that grows on the trees, and we make, sweet treats out of it. And a pecan is what we keep in our boat in case we don't make it back to shore in time. So remember this tip. It'll save you a lot of trouble. Maybe you won't fall in.